Welcome to Aptitude Simple. In this video we are going to kickstart the easy ones for the divisibility test. How to check a number is exactly divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 and 10. So this is just a basic fundamental for the beginners. So let's get into the concept. So we are going to see how to check a number is exactly divisible by 2. So for 2 it is very simple. The last digit of the number should be even, or the number should be an even number. Okay, so the number should end with either 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so in order to check a number is exactly divisible by 3, we have to sum the digits in the number that should be exactly divisible by 3. So for example, if I have the number 163, I'm going to sum up all the individual digits 1, 6 and 3 so that the sum is 10. And you know that 10 is not exactly divisible by 3. So if you see the other example, I have 135. Okay, so let's say for example I'm taking 135. So I'm summing up the individual digits 1, 3 and 5. It gives me 9. So 9 is exactly divisible by 3 here, right? So if you see the next step, okay, for 4, how to check a number is exactly divisible by 4. The last two digits in the number should be exactly divisible by 4. So let's take a very simple example here. I have taken a number. The number's last two digits ends with 90. Let's say for example 90. So 90 is not exactly divisible by 4. So when 90 is not exactly divisible by 4, this whole number is not exactly divisible by 4, right? So let's take another example. In this particular number, I have given a value that ends with 96, right? So this huge number, okay, it is ending with the value 96, right? So we are going to consider the last two digits in this particular number, and we are going to check whether this number is exactly divisible by 4. So since 96 is exactly divisible by 4, so this number is exactly divisible by 4, right? So for a number that is exactly divisible by 4, we are going to take the last two digits in the number and we are going to check whether that particular two digits is exactly divisible by 4, right? So for 5, it is pretty simple. The unit digit should be either 0 or 5. So in order to check whether the number is divisible by 6, the number should be exactly divisible by 2 and 3. So we should follow the rule for a number that is exactly divisible by 2 and 3. Okay, so for 6, what we are going to do is we are going to check whether the number is exactly divisible by 2 as well as the number is exactly divisible by 3. So let's say for example I have a number 363. So I need to check whether this number is exactly divisible by 6, right? So the first condition itself fails for 2 because this number is not an even number. So therefore this number will not be exactly divisible by 2. But this number will be exactly divisible by 3, right? So I take another example. I take the value 378. Okay, so 378 is exactly divisible by 2 since the number is an even number, and it is also exactly divisible by 3. So because if you sum these values 3, 7 and 8, it will give me a value of 18. So 18 is exactly divisible by 3. So in this particular scenario, 378 is exactly divisible by 6. So next, if you see 8, in order to check whether a number is divisible by 8, the last three digits in the number should be exactly divisible by 8. So let's take an example. Here I have given a big number. Okay, so the last three digits in this number is 432. So I need to take out these last three digits of this particular huge number. Okay, so 432 will be the number that I have. Okay, so I need to check whether 432 is exactly divisible by 8. Of course, 432 will be exactly divisible by 8. Okay, so in this particular scenario, this number is exactly divisible by 8, right? So for 9, we need to sum all the digits in the number and we need to check whether that number is exactly divisible by 9. Okay, and let's say for example I have the value 378. So I just sum up the individual digits 3, 7 and 8. So 3 plus 7 plus 8 gives me 18 and 1 plus 8 again gives me 9. So this number is exactly divisible by 9. So for 10 it is pretty simple. Okay, the last digit in the number should be 0, right? We'll see the complicated cases for the test of divisibility in the next video. Thank you.